you know what? We're going to get Deborah Vance her EGOT by any means necessary here on the 1 Hour, One Brain Cell podcast. Welcome to the show, everybody. We are making it work. Richie and I are recording on a rare Sunday, which I don't think either of us can remember the last time that we did that. We're gonna try to keep it snappy.
Yeah, we're busy folks this week.
I know, that's random. Usually we have nothing to do except sit on this stupid show and talk for an hour, but now we're busy. Shoot. That's how that goes.
When you accidentally become important at work.
God, I hate that. I hate when that happens. If you are not caught up, I know we've been promising this for a couple of weeks now, but I finally dragged myself into the PlayStation screenshots enough to put a nice crack one open. What flavor? Watermelon?
White peach?
White peach. Okay.
Yeah.
That sounds like my nightmare.
Not my usual go-to because my local Fry's, their selection is pretty crap. They don't have the normal flavors that I like to drink, and so I was in a panic, and I got this one and another one too, and so I was like, I didn't know what to do with, and so I just bought this one. I was like, I'll survive. I don't even know if I like this flavor because I don't remember liking this flavor, but whatever.
Just purchased it.
Yeah.
You just blacked out and handed over your card. You're like, okay. That happened to me this morning. I was telling you I ordered a drink at a local spot. Did not realize it had cold foam, and I think it was literally last week that I went on that tangent about how we need less. We don't need cold foam on drinks anymore. And I took that first sip, and it was 100% foam, and my brain was like, yuck. And I just had to power through it because I was like there with a friend that was an old lifeguard, and I was like, she's gonna look at me weird if I take a sip of this drink and I make a face, and so I can't make a face. I haven't had a Red Bull in like 3 weeks, so it's over for everyone. The second I get my hands on a can at Lollapalooza, it's game over. I'm gonna be awake for 48 straight hours. Which is kind of the point. Like, if I'm going to go through all this suffering, it might as well work at the end of it.
You know what I found out recently? I forgot to send it to you, but somebody put explained like how the after shows were working. And they're like, yeah, for some of the after shows, it says like they start at 10 o'clock, but for most of those after shows, they do have an opener. And so the headliners for these after shows don't start until midnight. I was like, oh my God.
We'll make it as long as we can.
I was like, come on, man.
I don't feel as though there is well, maybe there is, but if we are dragging, we could leave the DJ set early, and I would like be okay with that.
Yeah.
Because it's a DJ set, right?
Yeah.
It's like, okay, I understand. But if it were like a legitimate, like if we got into this later after show or something, like I'm not leaving until she's done. But it's Trixie Mattel's DJ set, and if we're like, oh my God, this is the 75th Madonna track, I don't even know if that's gonna happen. She has a new album out, by the way.
I didn't know that.
It's like it's like her 10th album of her career to be number one or something, which is crazy. But
number one?
I think. I mean,
no chance.
Madonna achieves 10th number one album on Billboard 200 with Confessions 2.
Hold on. This is fake. This has to be fake.
It is her first number one album of the 2020s, and it becomes the first act with a number one album in the 2020s to have also topped the chart in 3 other decades.
There is no chance that this is real. I call fake news on this. This is not.
Doesn't the Billboard... She has a collab with Sabrina Carpenter, I think, on this.
Cool, that's awesome. Good for her. I like Sabrina. I like Madonna. She's good.
Yeah, she does. She's a handful of
Hold on,
collaborations on this.
hold on. Time a second. I'm like
Mhm.
I'm like buggy as heck, aren't I?
A little bit. Ooh, yeah,
Yeah.
you had a good clip right there.
I'm a little buggy. Why am I buggy? What the hell? Hang on. We're gonna fix this, folks.
Okay. Richie might go away for a minute, but that's okay. We'll keep it rolling. I don't even know. I'm fairly certain that we started this show. I started the show intending to talk about something else, and we're now on our fifth separate topic, which is exactly how it goes with this. But I think we were saying before the show that our little list is fairly short, so it can only go catastrophically long.
I'm back now, I think. Can you hear
I
me?
think that's better. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Maybe I should actually pay for better Wi-Fi,
I pay for better Wi-Fi, and you saw what happened to me for a couple weeks consistently. So
Yes.
that's not
Yes.
always the problem. Sometimes your internet carrier decides they don't like you.
Yes.
Yeah,
All right, what were we talking about before? Oh, Madonna.
I
Yeah.
have no idea. Madonna.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I don't no, I've heard nobody talk about this. There is no buzz behind this. I haven't seen anything online about this. Didn't even
All
know
I'm
there was a
saying
thing
is,
happening.
it hit number one.
But I think that just shows you that some of us just live in a bubble.
I think so too. There may also she may also just have done a really great job with scheduling her release because like there's not really anybody else that's put out something recently.
Yeah.
So that's part of it.
What's the lead single sound like?
I mean, it's typical like Madonna kind of synth pop style. Uh I've only heard that and then Bring Your Love with Sabrina Carpenter,
Mm-hmm.
which is like fine. But it's just fine, you know. It's not Vogue. Like
Yeah.
it's not some of these incredible Madonna tracks from years ago. By the way, I will tell you, we have Fortnite on here as a listed item for later.
Mm-hmm.
But I was attempting to practice my skills the other day, and I shuffled this playlist I found on Spotify that is called man, it's called like some I don't have it in front of me. It's like here you go, inappropriately upbeat songs for a violent fight scene. And one of the songs included in there is like a prayer from Deadpool and Wolverine.
Yeah.
And I kid you not, I nearly clutched a solo win while that song was playing, and I was like, "This is cinema."
That would have been funny.
That would have been crazy. But I have no evidence to back it up because I didn't clutch it. I lost in a 1v1, but it
Yeah.
is what it is.
Yeah.
Where were we?
Uh, I don't know. I'm so confused.
We did, I don't know. I'll just redirect us. We published our Backrooms video. So finally, I got around to that. So go watch that if you haven't. It's out. By the time you hear this, it will have been out for 5 days now. There's a lot of swearing from Richie's end, but I kept it all in there because it's fun. But yeah,
What do you expect me to do?
right, you're running for your life. Like there's no judgment there. Okay. So we published that. I finally did the thumbnail, which was literally the only thing holding me back is that I just didn't want to do it. To tell you how seriously we take this show. Let's start with the Emmys, since that's the very first bullet point we have on here. Emmy nominations came out. We've been keeping an eye on these for a while. And basically a straight sweep with The Pit and Hacks.
Yes.
Yeah.
25 nominations for the Pit
The Pit for
and
Baby Jane Doe.
24 nominations for Hacks, which set a record for the most amount of nominations for the final season of a show ever.
Mm-hmm. And the most by a comedy series in a single year.
Yeah. That's which is
which
crazy.
was, I think, The Bear, maybe previously.
The the pair? Wow. I would have said like
The Bear is not a comedy. We've been
no.
saying this.
Yeah, for that I would have said like Schitt's Creek or The Office or something like that.
Hmm.
Or, back in the day, but that's funny. Yeah,
Yeah.
Emmys are good this year. We have Hacks, Widows Bay, and Pluribus all cleaned up with
Hmm.
nominations. And The Pit for you. You watch The Pit. I don't.
Hmm. I do. I watched The Pit. This season of The Pit was not as good as the first one, but I feel like that's mostly typical for shows
Hmm.
that are not Hacks, in which somehow every season was really good and the first four were all better than the last.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah, typical.
Yeah. So we got, let's see, the ones to point out here, if we come down a little bit to uh the supporting actress in a comedy series, we got in that category, we got Hannah Einbinder, we got Megan Stalter got nominated this year, and we
Hmm.
got Kato Flynn from Widow's Bay. So that's gonna be like that's like the murderer's row right there. Good luck in that category.
Yeah, I don't even know what you do with that. No idea. Stranger Things got snubbed, I think, for drama series, which, like, fair. This last season
Nobody
I heard
watched
was
that.
really bad.
Yeah, nobody watched that.
Um, Saturday Night Live got somewhat snubbed this year, SNL for things. Um, Dale Dickey pulled a nomination, Rosemary from Widow's Bay.
Mm-hmm.
A couple of folks from The Pit self-submitted and got nominated, which was cool.
Self-submitted. Self-submitted. I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, let me hold on, let me pull this up. Brittany Allen self-submitted and Jeff Kober self-submitted. Uh, I mean, the Pit's like, because it's such an ensemble cast, like I guess they can't nominate everybody, but
Yeah. Yeah.
it is it's not uncommon to see people submit themselves, but it is uncommon for them to get like a nomination after doing that, to my understanding, in this season.
Right. Let's see what else we got here. We got outstanding writing. We got JPL nominated for the series finale episode.
Hmm.
Uh,
I think somebody has an individual nom too. Is it Lucia?
uh,
It might be like
let's
an
let's
individual
see.
writing nomination.
Yeah, oh, she got for directing
There you go.
the series finale. Yeah. So yeah, chalk those up to wins. That's automatic right there.
I hope so. I hope so.
Uh, yeah. So this is a good year for the Emmys. A lot of great shows out there. Let's see. What do we, uh drama series? Let's see how many drama series I watched. The Diplomat. Did you watch that?
Mm-mm.
Neither did I. Gilded Age. Did you watch that?
Nope.
Night of the
I'm
Seven
still working
Kingdoms.
on movies. I can't. I'm
Yeah.
not on TV yet.
A
Yeah.
Night of the Seven Kingdoms. I
Mm-mm.
watched the
Nope.
first episode. It was not very good. Paradise on Hulu.
Nope. Nope. I'm bad at even if I were trying to catch up on TV, I'm so bad at TV. Like I have to make a dedicated effort to sit down and watch something that I just speaking of which, do you I know you don't watch this, but I have had
How do
so
you
many people
know?
trying to I'm Richie. I am about 100% certain that you don't watch Love Island.
I don't. No
Okay.
way.
I've had so many people trying to talk to me about this recently. I'm like, do I look like someone who watches Love Island?
Is that the
And
one
then
with
I
about the
was,
villas and the bomb
yeah,
shelter that's
but
on the
then
villa?
exactly. But I was made informed that there are like 6 episodes of Love Island a week. Like, how does anybody, it's on like almost every night. And I don't understand how anybody in the world keeps up with that.
What the hell?
And also why. But I hear they've used a lot of Tate McRae music in this season, so
Mm,
you win some, you lose some.
yeah. Yeah, I got no interest in watching that. Are you kidding me?
My attention span's not good enough. I can barely do one episode a week.
Right? um, let's see what else we got here. So yeah, this just goes to show you that like there's no um like monoculture anymore where all these shows I could list a bunch of shows to you and no and you text 10 people and only one or two of them have seen it despite it being nominated and being really well received.
It's the
Um
Madonna Bubble.
it's the Madonna Bubble, yeah. And then we have the Pit, Pluribus, Slow Horses, Your Friends and Neighbors. Again, you and I watched Pluribus and loved it.
Mm-hmm.
The Pit is popular.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and yeah, so again, and then comedy we have Abbott Elementary, which is great and we love. I still need to catch up on the most recent season. We have The Bear, which like just the final season came out. Nobody's talking about it. Like my friends used to love The Bear. We used to love The Bear, and nobody watches it anymore. Like it just fell
Mm-hmm.
off the radar. Hacks, of course. Margot's Got Money Troubles, which I heard is good. It's on the list for me to watch, but I haven't gone around to doing it just yet. Um, that's the one with Elle Fanning and Nick Offerman.
Mm-hmm.
Only Murders in the Building. Hail Meryl. I don't even know if she's in the most recent season. This is a show that I used
I
to
think
really
so.
like, and then I fell off watching it. I was like, okay, I've had my fill of this show. I don't need to watch it anymore.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Shrinking. Good show. I watched like the first half of the first season. I was like, oh, this is a good show, and then I haven't finished. I haven't finished or caught up on it. It's
I
one of
think
those
I
shows.
literally only know that meme of
Phoebe.
Jason Segel
Yeah.
riding a bicycle where he's like,
Yeah.
F you, Phoebe Bridgers.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes. And then Widow's Bay. So there we go.
there you go.
hmm
You and I had a bit of a discussion on whether that would go in for drama or comedy. It is
oh
comedy,
yeah. hmm
officially. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Category fraud. We need to stop this category fraud. They just need to make a new. They need to make a new category that is drama / comedy.
I know, but then that would further complicate things. I'm like, I don't know, man. But the bear does not belong in there.
No.
I'm inclined to say that Widow's Bay doesn't really either, but it is more comedy than drama, in my belief. I think like there's definitely some horror elements, but it's
Yeah.
basically like I don't know. It's like Parks and Rec if the town was haunted.
We've got more people to start watching this because we were talking about this at dinner the other day, and
Mhm.
people and I would like to point out that you and I were first on to Widow's Bay before everybody else was. I feel like
Yeah, I would agree with that.
because I kept telling the friend group I was like, you got to watch Widow's Bay, and then we finally people are finally starting to watch it. I was like, job done.
Mhm.
Yes, now I need now to get them to watch Hacks.
Right, and like that's what I've had that experience with a lot of people, mostly my mom, because I can gaslight her into watching things by being like, you would like this. Because we had that experience with Pluribus,
hmm
and we had that experience with Hacks, and then we had that experience with Widow's Bay. I'm fairly certain that my mom finished Widow's Bay in like 2 days in time to be live for the last episode or
Yeah,
two.
yeah.
I was like, that's kind of an achievement.
um,
I don't think we're going to be able to make that panel at San Diego Comic-Con, by the way, just based on the other things in the room that day.
yeah. It's the same day as the Marvel, right?
Yeah, and unfortunately it's before the Marvel panel because if
Yeah,
it was after, we would stand a chance that people would empty the room. Like
yeah.
that's the only time I've ever gotten in to Hall H, which I've only been twice. But I got in Hall H my first year because there was like a big panel in the morning and then everybody cleared out because it was like pre-season 5 of The Walking Dead and nobody cared
hmm
anymore. And I got in for The Walking Dead and I was just like sending
Is that show
pictures to my
still on?
parents who really liked it. It's on a spin-off or two at this point. Yeah. Yeah, it's like on hold on. What is it on now? It's on there are 6 major spin-offs alongside the original flagship
What the
series.
hell?
currently going on right now
So
are
it's
The
like
Walking
it's like
Dead.
modern day Star Trek, because Star Trek was like that too, where they had like
Yeah.
6 series airing at the same time.
It's currently Dead City, which is Maggie and Negan, and then Daryl Dixon. Which I don't understand how Maggie and Negan are like friends at all, cuz didn't he like viciously murder Maggie's husband?
I couldn't tell you, man. I stopped watching a long time. I stopped watching like season 4. I don't remember anything.
Glenn. Yeah, that's his name. I was like, I think that's
But
about
yeah,
it.
I
I
like
stopped
Glenn.
watching.
I like Glenn. He was fun.
Yeah, Negan like brutally like knocked Glenn's block
Oh,
off.
I think you're right. That was when they had like, I remember that because I had stopped watching the show at the time, but they like did like they did like a cliffhanger or something, and like
Yeah.
he was gonna,
And now
yeah.
they're just like hanging out. Like, did we just retcon the whole rest of the series? Like, what's happened? I don't know. Cash cow, man. Also worth mentioning for the Emmys, Miss Figuritas got nominated for Best Regional Mexican, including Tejano. That's not actually the category, but it did get nominated, which is really funny in like
Yes.
in a roundabout,
Yeah.
like the joke writes itself kind of way. Yeah,
Hmm.
self-fulfilling prophecy. Um, yeah. What else?
Oh, real quick before we move off of the Apple stuff, I know we're not going to be able to get into the panel for it,
Maybe
but
not,
they
but
are doing they are doing like a silo offsite.
mm-hmm.
So I was joking with Corey and Sky the other day. I was like, I'm gonna convince Jordan to come with me and stand in line for this silo
Okay.
offsite experience.
If you want to, we can. I don't know a thing about the show, but like I'll do it.
I'll give you the synopsis
Okay.
while we're waiting in line. I'll tell you everything about the show. It's a great show. The new season just dropped like last week.
I know. My mom likes that show. I think she just really likes Rebecca Ferguson from
Rebecca
like
Ferguson, the goat.
the
Yeah.
Mission Impossible days. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, you can continue now.
That's about it. I don't know. There's some various like variety television programming that got noms. I think Bad Bunny's Super Bowl performance got nominated, which is fun. We had a nomination for Tate's performance at the VMAs, which was surprising. Very fun. The only other VMA performance ever to be nominated was Michael Jackson in 1996.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So crazy company there. We do hope Deborah Vance wins for Miss Figuritas. All right, let's just go down in order. Swinging it. Tracks of the week. Do you have anything new? That's not Madonna, apparently.
Let's see. I didn't add anything this week. I don't believe. I had something at the tip of my tongue and I don't remember what it was. What was it? No, nothing. Nothing.
It's gone.
It's gone.
Okay. I have two. I haven't one artist with two songs. I've been sort of trying to study some of the other folks that are going to be on our stage at Lollapalooza.
Mm-hmm.
And I know I like one song by this artist, Adela, I'm not sure. She is from Slovakia. But she's playing, I think, midday, basically. And I think I put one of her songs on Be Gone too, which you need to contribute to because I have added 5 hours of music and you need to stop me.
I did tell you that I was going to do that yesterday and I completely forgot to do it because I ended up falling asleep.
It's fine.
Taking a nap.
I'll resend you the link and then maybe if you have it fresh in the thread that it'll inspire you to do it. Worth noting, it's also that joke that we're going to put 20 plays of Tit for Tat in there. That is true.
Yeah.
That did occur.
Yes.
I've been listening to Adela, and she has a song called Red Bottoms, which is also the name of her current tour, which is not coming anywhere near me, which is awesome and totally predictable. And then I think her maybe Red Bottoms is her latest release, and then the one prior to that is called KGB, which is kind of fun, and I'm looking forward to throwing down to that one live. You would probably like those, to be honest with you. It's pop music. It is what it is. I don't need any further explanation on it.
Adela. I like her vibe here for this music video that popped up. She's
Mm-hmm.
kind of wearing this like scary outfit for a second.
Sure. Yeah, she has some music videos that are in a little bit of a scary outfit.
Slovak. Interesting. Huh.
Yeah, from Bratislava, or as my dad calls it, Bratislavia. All trip, all trip while because we briefly drove through, not drove, but took a train through there, and the
Hmm.
entire time it was Bratislavia, and we just stopped correcting it. Like, yeah, you know, just go with it.
Yeah.
Okay. You have on here. Should we try and guess the opening song of Tate's Lawless set? Do you want to
Yes.
throw a prediction out there?
Okay. So we're probably gonna find out early because she's gonna play I think Oshega the night before. So we're gonna
I don't
I
know
think
who we is. I'm not looking. I'm staying away from it. You can look.
I'm gonna look. Yeah.
You're gonna look, and you can know. That's fine.
Yeah.
I don't want to know.
I'm not gonna tell you.
Yeah, I don't want to know a single thing. But what's your prediction? But
What did
yes,
she
we will
open?
probably know.
Yeah, what did she open Miss Possessive tour with?
Mispossessive, brother. Real.
Really?
Yeah, actually,
I could
surprising.
could have guessed that.
Hmm.
Uh hmm. I have a feeling it's gonna be it's gotta be tit for tat, dude. Like
I don't know is the thing. I think it could be. I think it could be something else. I think it could be. Mm, I'm gonna throw a Hail Mary out, and I think it could be. I think it could be Nobody's Girl.
ooh.
I don't know, but that's the only song from the deluxe so far that she's played live at all
Yeah.
when she did
Mm-hmm.
that for the Hitmakers event. But it could be that, or it could be. I don't think it would be anything but love, but I think it could be Nobody's Girl or maybe Trying on Shoes. But I think it's gonna be something from the deluxe first
Yeah.
that's not tit for tat.
Tit for tat.
Because
What was the
you gotta save stuff that's like sports car. It's okay, I'm okay for later in the set.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You can save that for later. But like
yeah, you
tit for
can
tat
open
is
with
like
that.
that to me is like that is a great opener.
It's a great opener.
Let's kick this shit off. Let's get her going.
It absolutely is a great opener.
Everybody knows it. Even if you're not there for Tate, you probably have heard the song.
That's true. I mean, she did play that one on the back half of tour when it came out. But she hasn't done any of the other four from the deluxe, which is what makes me lean that direction. But I don't know. Whatever it is, it's going to be great. And I'm immediately going to lose my voice and probably give you hearing loss. So
That's fine. I have my ear attaches that you gifted me over here, so I can that will help.
I should have got you. I was thinking about this the other day. Like I should have got you the dad, like, you know, the dads that wear the sunglasses with the strap like around the back of their head for like if you're
Yeah.
on the like floating on the river or something, and so they don't get lost. I'm like, I should have
Yeah.
got you the little attachment that like puts them on a cord. But no, I don't know. We'll see. It's gonna be great,
Yeah.
whatever it is.
We're only like we're like oh, it's like 3 weeks from today.
I'm not mentally ready
As
for
we're
that.
as we're
It's 20,
recording on
it's 21
Sunday.
days. Because then what do we do after that? Wait for tour? Sucks. I like having something to look forward to.
Yeah, sulk
and then
back.
immediately after the concert, like world is ending. You're like, well, now what?
It's post-concert depression is very real.
Mm-hmm. It is so true. It'll hit in the car on the way home. You're like, wow, That was
Yeah.
awesome. Now what do I do?
What are the chances? Because I, we're getting like teases galore that because we've seen her like come in and out of studios and such that we're getting closer and closer to some new music coming out. I think it's almost a
Perhaps.
guarantee that we're getting at least one new song played live.
I think we might get a teaser for something. I don't know if we'll get the whole song. Now, I would love it because I distinctly remember where I was when she dropped It's Okay, I'm Okay at Madison Square Garden.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I was like watching it on a grainy live stream or something, and it was the same experience that I had staying up until 2 a.m. like waiting for Taylor Swift to do something.
Mm-hmm.
When you get the little notification that Taylor Nation is live, you're like,
Mm-hmm.
"Oh." And it was it was the same thing, but it was I think we could get something of that nature. But we might get a teaser first because she did a teaser for Sports Car at Jingle Ball, maybe in 2024, I think it was. But it was only a bit of the track, and it was like she like put it into one of the dance breaks.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't have known that it was gonna
Mm-hmm.
be a teaser for a new track. It just kind of was part of the sound for that dance break.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, we might get something of that nature where like later we find out that's like it was right under our nose the whole time and we didn't know. But the crowd would lose its mind if we got something new.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. She's been out and about in public a lot lately to not be working on something.
Yeah. Ooh, look, I still have, you know what I still have in our bank here? I still have this.
Hmm.
Hang on.
That can't be real, dog. That can't be real. I still don't believe it.
The B
To this day,
stage.
I still don't believe that I was there and I experienced that.
Are we gonna get a B stage at Lala? Do they do B stages at Lala? They don't.
I
But
don't think so. It's like 100,000 people. I don't know how you would do a B
hey,
stage.
I mean, at at the festivals this year, we've seen Josh from 21 Pilots just climb up on his drum platform. So
Yeah,
like
but
several
Josh and
stories
Tyler
high.
are loose cannons. You forget that Tyler used to climb things after he was told no and did
Yeah.
not used to ask for permission and would just do it
Right.
anyway. And you're
Yeah.
like, oh my, you need to stop doing that. I'm thinking of, I think it was Austin City Limits when he was like literally, I don't know how many feet up in the air. And they were like, you cannot do that. Someone actively, I think, tried to stop him from climbing the ladder.
That's funny.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. 3 weeks away.
Crazy. Crazy. We'll be
Uh,
there.
we're gonna be hydrated. We'll have some Red Bull in our system.
Mm-hmm. And maybe free Red Bull. We can hope. We can dream that perhaps it'll be a promotional giveaway.
Yeah.
What is
True.
security going to do when I empty out my hydration pack and just put straight Red Bull in it? They're going to have a concern for my safety, is what's going to happen.
Can't they shouldn't complain about that. That's just
There's
being
water in
smart.
that. Yeah. What are you going to do? Okay. We have next on the docket how you managed, you meaning me, how you managed to win Fortnite. And my answer is no earthly idea. You and I have tried several
Mhm.
times in duos, and we've made meaningful progress, I would say. But we've not come close to securing a number one victory. You and I, we tend to get destroyed, and often that happens because of the storm. We're not real good at running away from the storm. My coworker the other day, some of her athletes were teasing her about like playing Fortnite, and I got in on it. I was like, "Do you want to run duos?" Like kind of as a joke. And then it became not a joke anymore. So we did that on Saturday, which we had to do Saturday because it was the only day that Love Island wasn't on and she was watching Love Island. So so we picked Saturday. And it was her first time ever playing Fortnite, and we ran through some of the basics in one of those like demo islands that I think I sent you the code for, that like
Yeah.
we just did some practice so you could get the basics, and like here's how you move and you aim and you can use stuff in your inventory, here's how you pick it up. Like it's still always, and I'm bad at it too because I'm not very experienced in the game. I've probably only been playing, I don't know. My first time playing Battle Royale was the day that you and I did the Twitch stream.
Yeah.
So it's been less than a month, theoretically, and I still forget sometimes some of the basics. That's like you need shield as well as health. So it's weird like coaching someone else through that based on all the ways I've gotten killed in the past playing Fortnite. And so we were like, okay, you got the basics, we're good. We'll drop into a real game and then you can see what it's really like. And we're probably going to die instantly because that does tend to happen. We won our very first game, her very first game, but our very first game is a duo. And I was like, this never happens. By the way, she wasn't using a headset, so we were texting each other at certain points. Like I'd be crouched in cover, like pulling up my phone and texting her something, and she'd be sending it back, which is like not how you should do it. I'm like, if we were smart, I would have just called her. But anyway, we were texting each other through the whole thing, and we got a win in the very first game. And I was like, okay, well, it's bad luck to end on a win. And also, that's just total beginner's luck. So we have to, we got to try something. We got to play again. We got to go again. She's like, okay, I'm down. So we go again. We get down to like 8 people again, and we managed to clutch a second win in a row. And I'm like, this is crazy. So again, we got to go again because we're surely going to die this time. There's just no way. And we win a third straight game. It is insane. I've evolved into prime John Wick somehow, that it came out of nowhere. Because I'm not very good. I'll be honest with you. Like, compared to my friends that I normally run trios with, they're carrying me. I'm the one that's dying and having to get revived every 5 seconds. But we were working flawlessly in this way. And then our fourth game, we got killed immediately, which I feel like we would have been able to stop it had I had her on comms, because the concept of waiting to jump off the bus when you drop in was not a thing for her. She was just dropping out right away, and so is everybody else. So I have to fly over to where she is and go and provide assistance, and we're in the middle of it, and we drop in right in the middle of this, and I see her realize that there are other people nearby with only starter weapons, which is never good. But she realizes there's other people nearby, and I'm in the getaway car waiting, and I'm like honking. I'm honking the getaway car to see if she'll come over, and she won't come over. I see her run into the gas station where these 2 other people are, and I'm actively yelling at my TV, knowing that she cannot hear me, like, don't go in there. But I know that I have to follow and provide backup, and we both got killed immediately, and we're like, okay, that's more how this goes usually, so we should just end it here for the night. So it was fun. It was fun while it lasted. That was a generational run that will never happen again. So
I think sure as heck is going to happen with me as a teammate.
Well, I don't know. I think you just need some more practice. I do. I think you just need a little more practice, because you got your aim accuracy up to like 10% that one game. It was maybe higher.
No, I think it was like 7 or 8 or something.
I
did
like
get one. I think there was one game where I killed one person.
You did. I remember you got somebody, but it was like you were like 1%. And then it went up. It went up some. So like exponentially, it keeps increasing. But we got to get you to like 20 or 30 to be competitive. I'm usually only like 30 unless it's a really good game. My John Wick game, I think I was like 60 with 8 eliminations or something insane. It was like what you and I should do, and I think what's worked a little bit for us in the past, is that you accidentally will become the bait, and then I just go and clean up around you. But it doesn't work if they get me first because you can't clean up on the backside yet.
Yet.
But we'll train that skill.
Gotta
Because
get
that
better.
accidentally happened to my coworker and I. Is like she was accidentally out in the open a couple of times and they didn't see me, so then I was cleaning up. But that's a risky strategy. It doesn't always work.
Yeah, I have to be the I'll have to be the guinea pig.
The bait, yeah. Okay. Movies, because we always talk about movies here on this show. What do you have for the Letterboxd Corner? Did you see the Minions movie? Did you A-list the Minions movie?
I did not. I might. Maybe. Shit. Maybe next week. Maybe next week I'll do that. Now it's like kind of died down, I think, and it's not going to be as like super popular. I might be able to pull that off.
When do you have the Christopher Nolan film?
A week from Tuesday.
Okay.
So by the time you hear this on Friday, Tuesday.
Okay. So you have lots of time to go see Minions before that, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah. Yes, I absolutely do. Yes.
Okay. What do you have? Because I didn't watch anything this week, as usual.
I went to the theater and I saw a movie that you've probably seen talked about, I think, online, maybe. I don't know. A movie called The Invite. I told you I went to go see this movie.
I am seeing 5-star reviews from both Kat and Chris on this.
This is the one that's directed by Olivia Wilde. It's got Seth Rogen, it's got Edward Norton and Penelope Cruz in it. And the basis of the movie is the Seth Rogen, Olivia Wilde characters invite over their neighbors for a dinner party. And then the rest is history. It's getting great reviews. It's like already getting Oscar buzz. And I give it 4 stars out of 5. I really enjoyed it. It's pretty funny. It's I put in my review that there's like a twist in this movie. I don't know if it's a twist, but it's a piece of the story about midway through, and it's so funny, and it leads to like one of my favorite lines in the entire movie, and it just had me cracking up every time. And it's Olivia Wilde because the entire movie takes place in like one apartment. And I've told you, I think we talked about this before. Like, movies are so hard when you're doing that way. When you only have one set and you're in one place, like you have to be a really, really good director to make the best out of that. And there's only a few directors that can do that. Like Tarantino did it with Hateful Eight, I thought. I told you before, like Spielberg and Lincoln did a great job in that, where it's very one room, very talky. And Olivia Wilde did that here. It's really good. All the 4 performances are great. I really enjoyed this movie more than I thought I was going to enjoy it. So 4 stars out of 5. I didn't go higher than the 4 stars because I felt like it's like I got to go 4.5 or more if I ever feel like if I want to watch it again, kind of type of thing. Or it's like generational, like holy crap, I've never seen anything like that type of thing. And so yeah, 4 stars. I think it's worth seeing. Go check it out, everybody. It's called The Invite. Good movie, funny, great performances.
I am seeing something in Kat's review about a cheese plate. Is there like a particularly good charcuterie board in this or something?
There is.
Okay. That's what the people need to see.
Yeah, it's at the beginning of the movie, and yeah, she goes out and she puts this party together, and she goes and buys all these fancy cheeses and some jamon, and because Penelope Cruz is Spanish and her character's Spanish in the movie.
Sure.
And yeah, and so yeah, at the very beginning of the movie, it's a very, very delicious looking charcuterie board that does not get touched, unfortunately.
Oh, that's a bummer. Well,
yeah,
I can imagine how much that would be a pain for like the set dressers if people were just like picking at the charcuterie board the whole time. You're like, stop, we're out of crackers.
Yeah, we only have one Pepsi can. Do not open.
Can't open it. Oh, we gotta run it back with that movie, dude. That is so funny. Oh.
I sent you a tweet about Madam Web today.
Yeah, her web connects us all. Ugh, too good.
Now that character, because we had the debut of the Avengers, new Avengers like artwork or whatever.
That Doomsday like concept art.
Yeah, and it looks
Yeah.
and it's like we've talked about it. Neither of us really care. However, Yelena's supposed to have a big part in it, which is great. Just make her the
Yeah.
star of the movie, and we're locked in.
Didn't
But the only
Kevin Feige said something the other day about Yelena like being on screen sooner than like in her own
yeah, she's going to be in
series or
Spider-Man.
something?
She's in the Spider-Man movie.
Like,
yeah,
that's fun. I like that for her.
yes. But yeah, so that's the way you get me to lock in. You don't get me to lock in on the new Avengers movie by putting Patrick Stewart and Ian McKellen in the movie for the 15th time and characters who have died 4 times. No. You want to know how you get me to lock in the new Avengers movie? You put Madam Web in there.
You put the new Avengers in it. And Madam Web. Yeah. So valid. People would riot. I genuinely think that like the Avengers fanboys would riot. They would stage a walkout or something if
Madam Web
was in this movie. Madam Web will return in Avengers Doomsday.
It's a multiverse movie, man. You got all these people showing up. Why can't we, like,
the Spider-Verse is massive. We could put her in it.
Yeah.
There's such an opportunity. Just
Madam Web.
Just a little bit. I just want to put her
in it. One shot of Morbius in it.
A little cameo, just one. Like in the background, there's somebody that walks by in that red jacket, that red leather jacket.
Yeah.
And it'll be that meme of like Leo pointing at the screen. It's like,
yeah.
Yes. That's all I want. That's all I'm asking for. Anything more than that is great. But
yes.
Speaking of movies that crashed and burned at the box office, like Morbius, we need to talk about whatever's happening with Moana 2 and Moana 2. What do you call this? Because it's not Moana 2, but it's like Moana 2 Electric Boogaloo, the live action one.
It's just Moana.
It's just Moana? Oh.
Yeah.
I've just been Googling Moana live action. Disney, you gotta stop with this. Not everything needs to be a live action property. And we just had one of these movies, right? Like, when did Moana 2 came out? Like, recently?
2023 or something? Yeah, 2022,
Moana 2 came out in 2024. So it's been less than 2 years since we last had a Moana movie. And it's the same movie as the first one.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what we're doing here. And
no,
I'm pretty sure they had to CGI out The Rock's nipples in every scene. And now I can't unsee it. Because it's like, they like can't show them or something. No, it's like a rule. I swear I read something about that.
You're
and
crazy.
if you look at him, they're CGI'd out. Imagine being that poor editing intern that like that's your job. Just absolutely brutal stuff.
Yeah.
It's batting like 30% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't get it. I don't understand it. We're getting a live action Tangled in a couple years. That was announced today.
That's gonna hurt my feelings because I like
Catherine
that movie original.
Catherine Hahn is in it.
Yeah, that's the one part that might get me to go see it.
Yeah,
because I think she's gonna be great as Mother Gothel. But
yeah,
I like that movie, the animated version.
Mm-hmm.
It's like if you mess with it, and you ruin it, then I'm not like that.
The original came out in 2010.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've never seen it.
That's a good one. You would like that one because it's got a strong female lead. Mm-hmm. Have you seen Anastasia, the Fox film about like the
one from the 90s?
Last daughter. Yeah, she's the last daughter of the Romanovs.
Oh yeah. I saw it when I was.
It's a little bit like that, which I love that movie to this day, but it's a little like that where like she doesn't really need anybody to save her, and mostly she just like drags him around at all times.
Yeah.
But then there's like a happy ending because of course there is. It's a Disney
It's
film.
Disney. Yeah. It's Disney.
Yeah. That one and Princess and the Frog are like hitters for me of that generation.
Yeah.
And Princess and the Frog gave us arguably the funniest development to Splash Mountain in Disneyland history, which is that you get waterboarded.
Tatiana.
Tatiana's Bayou Adventure. We're gonna get there someday, dude. I'm gonna make you go on that, and you're gonna sit in the front, and you're gonna experience what it's like when Poseidon personally victimizes you.
Oh, so you're saying it's like I get to experience the Odyssey for real because Poseidon's in the Odyssey.
Poseidon's also in Percy Jackson. I feel like we're just picking.
I want to see. Okay, here live action remake. I want to know who's playing, like, who's in the cast of this. Hang on 1 minute. Let me see. We have Diego Luna is in the movie.
Diego Luna is okay.
Let's see, Tegan Croft. So some of these are like younger actors, so that makes sense.
Who is Diego Luna gonna be?
That's a great question.
I'm like trying to piece it together.
Let me see. Let me look it up on IMDb.
A brand new role created specifically for the film.
Oh.
He is an original undisclosed character.
Okay. So this is not going to be like a straight version of it, seems
I guess not.
Which is good.
I know the only thing I know about Milo Manheim, who is playing Flynn Rider, is that he was momentarily on Broadway in Little Shop of Horrors. That's all I know about him.
I don't know who this guy is. So, yeah. All right.
And I don't know the female lead, which honestly, I think that's fine because we are, and I don't mean to target the Odyssey, but just films in general. Like, I feel like we're in the Madonna bubble, but we're in a current bubble where there's that's got to be the episode title this week. There's going to be like, Hollywood believes there's about 10 actors and actresses to choose from for motion pictures. And in some way, shape, or form, I think that it's better to have, no shade to Catherine Hahn, she's great. I think it's better to have someone who is a little more unknown in roles like this, because then you don't get trapped like associating these current actors. Like it feels weird to see them in this project because you know the existing property and you know this actor, but you know that actor from something else, and the whole time your brain is trying to reconcile those things. Like, if you have somebody who's a little more relatively unknown, then like what would be the closest? Okay, everyone's talking about Obsession, so it would be like if you put someone else in who's a female that's been cast a lot, like, I don't know, say you put, we'll go to Madam Web, say you put Dakota Johnson in Indy Navarrette's role, which probably wouldn't work, although I don't know her chops for horror, but you would spend the whole time being like, that's Dakota Johnson.
Yeah.
Instead of like buying into the story. So I like a discovery. I like a discovery for an actor.
I agree.
Or an actress.
Yes. I agree. Well said.
That might be the first time we've ever agreed.
You can catch Jordan's full TED Talk on this at tedtalks.com or whatever the website is.
Is it? Well, they maybe would give me like TEDx because I think that's like the less popular one.
Are they still? Is TED Talk still a thing? I remember those like 10 years ago. 10 years ago, TED Talk was like the shit, and like it was like I watched TED Talks all the time. I thought there was like a lot of topics on there that were like really fascinating to learn about. Now,
I still love a TED Talk. If you go on right now, there's TED Talks from like 19 days ago, 1 month ago, 2 months ago. Like they're definitely doing stuff.
That's what. Yeah. Next episode, whenever that is, because again, our schedules are crazy busy, so we may not give you a new episode before
I
San Diego
know, who
Comic Con.
knows? I'm like, are we gonna be able to do one that Monday or Tuesday before? We'll
Can
figure
we
it
do
out.
a live stream after we get back to the hotel after Tate?
Sure, yeah, why not? We might as well. Like, people are not, listen, people are not dedicated to this show enough to care, other than like my parents. Hi. Um, they don't care what we do with the format.
Yeah.
They're not watching anyway. I love that.
By the way, Scotty did tell me that he 100% agreed with you about your gym membership cancellation take from last week.
Yeah, well, Zoran agrees with us.
Yes.
Mr. Momdani agrees with us because,
Yeah.
like, 48 hours, maybe it was maybe 24 after
Yeah.
we made that whole rant on the show. That's like
Yeah.
he was out there in New York being like, by the way, we're gonna make it so that you can easily cancel memberships and you don't have to go to war behind the Planet Fitness.
Mm-hmm.
I was having fun making that reel for the page, by the way, where it was like just breaking down. It's so stupid, but I was like
Mm-hmm.
just laughing to myself in the editing software while I was like adding textures on top of
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Like I was like, this will be funny. We'll put Mothman in here, just just for a dumb reason. I don't know. We have last on our list here. You put on here packing nightmares. Like, what do you want to know? Because
Well,
I
I'm
haven't
just saying
started.
it's everybody's worst nightmare. Everybody loves taking their vacations, but they do not like packing. I actually kind of
I
like it,
don't.
mostly because I'm good at it, because I
Mhm.
can lock that shit down in like 90 minutes and get everything in there the night before,
Mhm.
and we're good.
I am that way with trips for work because typically we have an itinerary that's like, here's what you're supposed to wear.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter. I'm like, give me 10 minutes. I will throw this in a duffel bag and be out the door. Packing for something that it's like packing for a trip that you want to go to is more fun because it's something that's not work related, but it also takes the like it's more of a wild card because you don't know exactly what you're going to need based on what you're doing is like and it is it will get you in the worst possible way that like say I packed only pajamas and sweatpants, which wouldn't occur, but say that I did.
I
If
mean,
I
that'd be
did that,
comfy as hell.
if I did that, the second I touch the tarmac in Phoenix, every person I've ever met in my life is calling me and wanting to do something that's gonna like need a level of dress that I'm not prepared for. But if I bring something that is nice in case someone asks me to go to a nicer event, I will not need it and it will simply take up space in my bag. You can't win. You can't win because it's unpredictable. That's the word I was looking for. That's
Yeah.
my TED Talk.
That's how I feel about Take Cargo, because we're only going to be there for 72 hours or something. So,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm worried about the weather, so I don't know what to pack as far as the weather, and
Mm-hmm.
my history in the city of Chicago and its outer limits is not the best
Rain.
when it comes to weather.
It's rain. Yeah.
So I don't have any boots to wear, so I may have to go to the boot store and buy some boots so that way I can walk around in case it gets muddy.
Yeah, that's the only fear I have is like I could wear my Doc Martens because they would be the most all terrain, but my feet would get hot all day if it's like sunny and they're not the most comfortable to stand in all day.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's like I think I know attire wise what I want to wear, but it's just going to be a matter of like
I'm
checking our
wearing my
weather
Miss
several
Possessive
days
crop
beforehand.
top.
With the booty shorts? You know I had to. It was a softball. It was right there.
I'm just
We are gonna
picturing.
buy those, by the way.
I am trying to picture me trying to pull off a Miss Possessive crop top, and it's just no,
I
absolutely
just think
not.
it would be funny. It would
It'd be
just be
really funny.
for the memories, for the music
It'd be
video.
Maybe for the music video. Yeah, I'm not. Nah, I don't think I can pull that off.
It's okay. I don't think I can either. That's for a specific group of people.
Yeah.
Who are not you and I. Yeah, that is the packing nightmare. Is I haven't started, and as we're recording this, it is Sunday, and I leave first thing Wednesday morning, and I have to work the next 2 days. So we'll see. We'll see what I end up with. It may just be like a hastily packed bag that like this isn't to say that like if I don't bring clothes, I wouldn't have things at my parents' house, which I do. I have some clothes there. But the things that remain at my parents' house are things that I probably would not wear in public. That's like it's like shirts from high school sporting events or like promotional things I got when I went to ASU for undergrad that were like the free t-shirts from the football games.
Yeah.
It's like, do I have nice things to wear at my parents' house? Not really. But like, is it a t-shirt I could sleep in? Definitely. So there's a fine line there. We're fine in it.
We're good. Real quick. I'm not going to pack this shirt. This shirt I've had, can you see the date on this shirt?
Yeah. The 2011, the NL West champion shirt. I had a red one like that, but it was in kid size, and we just recently got rid of it because it was like about this big. And I think we were just keeping it because it was like a, sentimental, like,
it's cool.
Here's the year that the team went. Like, it was the same thing with the Coyotes, like, 2012 the Western Conference playoff shirt that they super do not fit anymore. But it was, just a memorabilia item. But I think we just got rid of those.
Yeah, I can't believe this shirt's 15 years old. And they've only made the playoffs twice.
Shape.
You say that.
A World Series. What are you going to do?
That's true. I know, actually it is. I was just thinking, because this is 15 years old. I used to wear this all the time, and like the print is still perfect. I have a shirt from like that you have anymore. You wash it 3 times and it falls apart.
That's
but
how they make things nowadays.
Yeah,
they just
I can't really wear this anymore because is it this side? Can you see that?
As a whole?
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah, that'll happen.
Right in the armpit too. So
that'll happen.
Yeah.
And it's like not on a seam, so you can't really stitch it.
No, yeah, it's not.
That's brutal. Happens. We've lost good men to ripped t-shirt.
Mm-hmm. All right, we can go now.
At least it's not at the collar. That's the worst one. Is if it's like if the collar starts to separate from the shirt, because everybody can see that. You're like, okay, awesome. Okay, that's enough. Bye everyone. Maybe we'll see you next week. Who knows? We're working on our schedule, but go watch our Backrooms video, and you can follow us at OHOBC Pod wherever you get your social media and your news and things, and you'll be seeing us posting some content over the next couple of weeks. It just might not be here, but we'll be there. When you need us, we'll be there. Goodbye.